Hello and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Take 5. Thank you so much for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Well, today is National Cake Day, and this local business makes cake for you and your fur baby to enjoy. Joining us now from Redhead Sweets is Erica Lopez. Erica, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So a very special day, and you have definitely blessed us on this National Cake Day. We've got so much goodness here. Tell me a little bit more about Redhead Sweets.
Redhead Sweets actually started as a home bakery. I worked from home for a little over 20 years, but I was a professional educator, so it kind of paid my way through college, and I earned several degrees out of it. And not too long ago, I kind of reflected back on our lives, and I told my husband, oh my goodness, our kids are now graduating college and getting married, and why are we still teaching kind of thing. So we just decided to throw in the towel and do what we started many years ago. And because I have clientele for about 20 years, the work is already there. So now I just kind of became available for people to hit me up all day, every day, Monday through Sunday. So yeah, that's what we do.
Right. Monday through Sunday, we need a sweet treat.
Every day you'll be surprised.
We need one.
Yes.
And what I love most is, I hope everybody can see this little puppy cake here. You've not only got sweet treats for us human beings, but you've got some for our fur babies. Tell me a little bit more about when this started.
This is actually called our Coda's favorite. Coda is my English bulldog. She's a 55-pounder, and we've given her this for the past 6 years, and I figured if I bake for humans, why not bake for dogs in my shop? So every day I do carry these pup cakes on our counter, so people kind of come in and they get something for themselves, and they kind of treat their own dogs with this. It is probably the most sugar-free item that I carry in my shop. It is human grade, so you're more than welcome to take a bite if you happen to. But yeah,
so you can kind of share it with your fur baby.
Absolutely.
You can enjoy it. And of course, if this is not what you're looking for, Erica's got you covered. You've got an array of sweets here. Tell us a little bit more about what you've got and what's something people can expect when they visit you.
So we are mainly a custom cake shop, and we have been for so long. So those are our priority orders. But every now and then I get to open shop and basically offer a storefront feature where I bake fresh items daily, and it's baked to sell. So everything you see here we sell by slice, and this is one of our biggest sellers is our white wedding. It's the wedding slice cake without the dress and the reservations and the date, and you just kind of indulge in that. And we got our comfort foods here. Some people like to get a slice in front of their favorite show. We also carry our huge bakery size cookies and brownies, and sometimes we'll do tiny cakes, and you'll get to kind of come in and see a bar full of tiny cakes of all flavors, and you get to build your box. And so you build your box according to the flavors you want, and we put a bow on it, and sometimes people gift it, and sometimes people just take it right home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
treat yourself.
Exactly.
Guys, if you want. But now what I love also is that you've got all of this stuff. It's very personalized, and you also have a fall menu sort of thing going on.
Right. In our fall menu, actually our biggest hit is our pumpkin rolls with our cream cheese filling. And so those kind of come and go every single day. Tomorrow is one of our biggest days of the year. It's right before Thanksgiving, so I do open shop for last minute options and for those that kind of place their order. So yeah, and if you see here, we have our Christmas cookies. That kind of comes in during our December time. And then I try to change it up every season. So every season that comes around, flavors change and items change. So it doesn't stay the same, and we get to offer a little bit of everything year round.
Wow. So there you go, guys. There's something available every year, or sorry, every season, all year round. We want to, of course, thank Erica so much for coming in today. If you'd like to try some of Erica's creations, you can go to Redhead Sweets in Donna, and you can visit them at their website as well. That's redheadsweets.com. Perfect. And today, of course, is Tuesday, as we said a little earlier in the show. And if you're new to Take 5, every Tuesday we surprise a teacher who is going above and beyond in the classroom for their students. Take 5's Dani Cantu has more on our special teacher today.
Hey guys, it's that time of the week. It's time for Teacher Tuesday. I'm here at McAllen Memorial High School with McAllen ISD to surprise a very special teacher today. I'm here with Principal Pedro Alvarez and Miss Lisa Lara. Thank you guys so much for being here today. So Principal, can you tell us a little bit about this special teacher?
Well, as a principal, we always want to hire the best people we can, and this particular teacher is this amazing person. So that comes first for our kids, and This teacher, as you'll see, is an amazing person, first of all.
And can you tell us, if her first day, can you go back in time and let us know, how have you seen her grow throughout the years?
As a matter of fact, I've known her for a while, and the first time I met her, she was an interpreter, and she just was so passionate about her work. Her interpreting was just amazing. And so later, years go by, and I'm a principal here at Memorial, and we hire her as a teacher. So she's just done a wonderful job with our students.
That's amazing, Principal. And to Miss Lara, he said she was an interpreter. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, so she's a CODA, right? So that's a child of a deaf adult. And so she grew up in the deaf community, and she did start at Brown Middle School as an interpreter. And then she went back to school and came back. We always wanted for her to come back because she's so enthusiastic, and she's such a good mentor for our students. She's very bubbly all the time. She's always wanting just the best for our students. She goes above and beyond all the time. And so we're really, really happy for her.
That's amazing. And can you tell me a little bit more about, how you've seen the children grow by being under her?
Definitely. So right now she's teaching mostly our English classes, and it's very difficult for our deaf students when it comes to English, language development, and reading. And she just does an amazing job. She looks for illustrations, and she always has supplemental aids, and she just looks at any way that she could get the students more visual aids for them to understand. And they've been doing really well in their classes, in their state assessments. It's really shown a difference just having her here teaching English to our high school students. That's really where they struggle a lot, and she's made a very big difference.
That's amazing. And if you can give one word to describe her, what would that be?
Amazing. I think she is really, truly an amazing teacher of the deaf.
So, Ms. Lara, there's also a program that's going out to helping these children. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and what it does?
Yes, of course. So I'm the director for the Regional Day School Program for the Deaf here at McAllen ISD. And so with our program, we provide services to students throughout the valley, from Roma to Mercedes. All of those students that need to have an interpreter or a teacher of the deaf with them, then they come and they get bused to McAllen. And Memorial High School is the high school that our high school students come to if they are deaf or hard of hearing and need those services.
Wow, knowing that there's a program that's helping out children in need, but also knowing that McAllen Memorial High School is the place to be, having a community that opens all students with welcoming arms. Well, guys, in just a little bit, we're going to be surprising this very special teacher. Y'all will just have to stay tuned. Thank you so much, Principal and Miss Lara, for telling me more about this teacher. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Well, we know most of you are on Thanksgiving break, and we hope relaxing is at the top of your to-do list. But if you need to let a little more steam out, we know just the place. Take a look.
When faced with heartbreaking news, it's hard to know how to cope. For Erica Flores, the moment she learned she couldn't have a family, everything seemed to crumble.
I was in the process of asking if I could go see a specialist to have a family. And she was like, "Ay, mijita, se te pasó el tren."
Instead of letting it consume her, she decided to channel her pain in a powerful way. Erica walked into a rage room, a space designed to help people release pent-up emotions. But Erica didn't just smash junk that day. She smashed the barriers that had been holding her back emotionally. And in doing so, she created a space for something unexpected to happen. She was able to get pregnant.
It was a miracle for me. And she said, "You know what? You let go of all the pain you had, all the resentment, all the hurt, and that's what helped you." She was like, "That was your miracle."
From that experience, Erica birthed a new idea: mental maintenance. Unlike traditional rage rooms, this was about more than just smashing things. Erica wanted to create a space that focused on healing, not just anger. She called it a smash room to keep the concept positive, with vibrant colors and a welcoming atmosphere designed to help people release their emotions and leave feeling renewed.
We've seen people who are introverts come in and go out of there a little bit different with their group and a little bit stronger.
But wow, you guys, talk about a smashing experience. At first, I thought it was just about breaking stuff, but it was so much more than that. When I finally got to try the smash room, at first I felt a little weird just breaking things, but once I took that first swing, everything changed. It was like all the tension and stress I had built up just started to break apart too. And by the end, I felt so much lighter, like I'd gotten rid of a lot of emotional weight. It was surprising. Breaking things actually felt really good. And then there's the splatter room, unlike any painting experience I've ever had.
The paint splatter room is fun too, because that's where everybody acts like a kid again and starts throwing paint at each other and just having some fun.
You can truly feel your inner child come out while in this room, simply just dancing and making a mess.
Once you come in here, you see that it's okay. It's okay to release that stress. It's okay to let go. It's okay to not be strong. We all have it, we all do it, we just don't show anybody. And it's good. It's a good feeling. It's good letting go of things.
Mental maintenance shows that mental health isn't just about talking. It's about finding ways to release, heal, and to have fun. Whether it's smashing things or getting creative, we all need outlets. So take the time for your well-being. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. It's okay to let go, to laugh, and to feel lighter. Remember, your mental health matters. For Take 5, I'm Brent Rubalcaba.
Still ahead on Take 5, a McAllen ISD music teacher is not only teaching students how to sing, but he's also living his dreams as a Tejano artist himself. Empowering the RGV is next. And do you need a brunch break from all the running around? Well, Cheyenne's Specialty Cafe in Harlingen might just be the place for you. We're going to take you there a little later on in the show. Take 5 Teacher Tuesday is supported by Agua Dental.
The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley business men and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen.
Go. I'm gonna creep around here. Yes! I've never even played it before. Oh. IHOP.
Come in for favorites like our new fully loaded French toast and get access to exclusive Xbox merch only at IHOP.
If the only thing climbing higher than the temperature outside is your electric bill, think DLJ Commercial Roofing. Our coating applications can reflect up to 85% of the sun's heat, which can decrease your cooling costs. Call us today to find out more.
We bring you an exciting development from the Children's Museum of Brownsville. They need your help updating their tornado exhibit. The tornado exhibit simulates the awe-inspiring power of tornadoes in a safe and controlled environment. This exhibit aims to foster curiosity and deeper understanding of weather events. Your contributions will allow countless children to learn through the power of play. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit cmbkids.org and make a pledge for a new tornado exhibit.
KRGV is hiring for positions on Channel 5 News and Noticias RGV.
We're looking for passionate individuals ready to tell compelling stories, uncover breaking news, and engage with our community.
We are looking for people in English y en español.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your career, there's a place for you at KRGV.
Scan the QR code now to learn more about the jobs listed on your screen.
Apply now and join our team as we continue to make a difference in our community.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day today, and we can expect much more of the same over the next
week. Motorcycles are not invisible, but they can seem that way to drivers who aren't paying close attention. Look twice for motorcycles. There's a life riding on it.
Juan Carlos Peña, known as Yezy, is a singer, songwriter, and a music teacher at McAllen ISD. And his story truly reminds us that dreams can come true. Joining us now is Mr. Peña, or as we said, Yezy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here and with your wonderful audience. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your beautiful studio.
Well, no, it's an honor to have you here.
You.
So I want to tell a little bit about your story. How did you get started with singing, with music?
Well, my story actually goes back to McAllen ISD. I was a product of the Fine Arts Department. That's where I studied music, middle school, high school, through the orchestra program, and continued to college. And that's why the music education is a big part of what I do and what I like to be involved in, because I had great music teachers that influenced me, and maybe I could help someone else follow that same path.
Right, incredible. And we were talking a little earlier, and you said that songwriting was a really big thing for you. It played a really big part in your career. Is that something that you also teach to your students?
Well, that's kind of a tricky skill because it takes a lot of practice. I always say you have to write out a lot of your bad songs to get to your good songs.
Right.
And I think songwriting is something that you really have to have a passion for. You gotta feel like there's something in your heart or in your mind that you want to put out. And like I said, a lot of practice, and it helps if you can play an instrument like piano or guitar to kind of help you. But sure, I mean, if I can give anybody some advice on that, I'll be more than glad to do that.
Now, you're just coming back from a award show in San Antonio. And you were nominated because we actually have a little picture here that I'm going to show up. You were nominated for a collaboration that you did with Ram Herrera.
Yes.
So tell us about that. What was that experience like?
Well, from the very beginning, recording that song was a dream project for me. I wrote the song, and when I finished it, I felt like that song was special and we could do something extra special with it. And I got in touch with Mr. Ram Herrera, and if you know Tejano music, you know that Ram is one of the Tejano greats, one of the Tejano legends. And we had worked on a few projects before, and I had opened up some shows, so I reached out to him, and he agreed to do the song. We put it out. Of course, having his name is a big push to promote it.
Right.
And we were lucky enough, we reached #1 in Houston. We made the national countdown, the Tejano Gold Countdown with that song. And it was very well received. Obviously, like I said, Mr. Ram, his talent to the song makes a big difference. But very successful, and we got nominated for the Tejano Music Awards, Best Collaboration of the Year. We didn't win, but just being there is an honor. We were competing against the cream of the crop, against Elida Reina, Gary Hobbs, Jay Perez, Mr. Freddie Martinez Sr., founder of Ready Records, David Lee Garza.
Wow.
So just to be with those names is an honor, and I feel just blessed to have been there.
Absolutely. It's an incredible accomplishment, and of course we want everybody to look out for anything that you have coming up. We did talk a little earlier, and you said you're working on a couple of things. Where can people find all your information, any performances or anything coming out? Where can they find all of that?
They can find everything that I'm doing on my social media. Everything is under Yeisi Oficial, Y-E-I-S-I Oficial. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. My YouTube channel, where you can see the video that we shot with Mr. Ram Herrera here in McAllen. And that's where I post everything that's coming up. My last performance for the year will be in Arizona.
Okay.
New Year's Eve, and over by Phoenix. So if you want to go to the Phoenix area, I'll be over there. But anything, you can follow new songs and recordings, social media, Yeisi Oficial.
So be on the lookout for more to come. We, of course, want to thank Yeisi for joining us. It's been such an honor to have you here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And calling all basketball fans, the RGV Vipers have a couple of games coming up, and we have tickets. Make sure that you stick around. The giveaway is just minutes away. But first, we are going to have Mr. Yeisi Peña play us out. Sir, the floor is yours.
A buscarte, porque no te puedo olvidar. Y aunque pasen los años, este amor me hace daño, porque no puedo olvidarte. Necesito tus besos, tus caricias, tu cuerpo, no dejo de soñarte.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Keep up with
all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
Looking back on last season, there's no doubt that the Valley's team is a force to be reckoned with. 4 championships, 7 conference titles, and 12 playoff appearances in 16 seasons. If the last few years have taught you anything, I hope it's to never underestimate a Viper. I don't know about you, but I don't want to miss out on another historic year. Season tickets for the 2024-25 season are on sale now.
An excellent education is the key to unlocking students' unlimited potential. Teach for America recruits and develops talented leaders who are dedicated to ensuring every child receives the education they deserve. Members of our program are driven by the belief that a student's background should not determine their future. As teachers, tutors, and in various leadership roles at every level of the education system, our members work to close the opportunity gap in underserved communities. Every child deserves an education that sets them up for a future filled with choice and economic mobility. Together, we can make this possible for students across the Valley.
It's a night you don't want to miss.
Who will win it all on the finale of Dancing with the Stars? Bravo!
5 couples remain.
Watch and vote live.
This is how you do it.
The Dancing with the Stars finale, live tonight.
Every year, more than 30,000 children are admitted to the STHS Children's Hospital. KRGV Cares is helping bring comfort to those admitted by providing toys.
Thank you, KRGV Cares.
We're asking you to donate to Fill the Closet and bring a smile to a child's face. Scan the QR code now to make a donation to the STHS Children's Hospital.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Cheyenne Specialty Cafe puts emphasis on special. From rotating daily homemade meals to regular favorites, this cafe has it all. Take 5 stopped by to hear from the owner on what inspired her to create this one-of-a-kind restaurant.
Hi, my name is Josie, and welcome to Cheyenne Specialty. We are a local family-owned business in Harlingen, Texas, owned by a mother and daughter. Her name is Kendra Cheyenne. She's my only child, and she's the mastermind behind all of this. She's just the one that put the menu together, created Cheyenne's, and I was just the one who worked the kitchen. We started off on a 9-top table, which was only 9, maybe I think at that time it was, maybe we could only fit about 20 people in there. And we outgrew that spot pretty quick. Now we're table, I think we can sit up to 60 at a time. And the wait time is a lot less than what we started off at. We offer brunch. We have breakfast all day long till 3 o'clock till we close. We offer certain hot plates. We are closed Mondays and Tuesdays, but Wednesday through Friday, we have certain lunch plates. We do change them up daily, but there's 3 plates that we started off with. Those will always stay with us on those 3 days. So on your Wednesdays is your meatloaf, Thursdays are Turkey Thursday, and Fridays are stuffed chicken. Our waffles do have a certain flavoring to it. It's not just your basic waffle mix that you might try like at your hotels when you go out of town or anything like that. We do tweak it with a couple of ingredients. People do ask us if is it wheat, and it's not wheat. Nothing in here is healthy. So many of us that were home during COVID were probably on TikTok and Reels and that. Well, there was a TikTok on an iced coffee. And we started off with, we tried it at home because of course we were locked in and we liked it and we enjoyed it. And then when we opened up Cheyenne's, one day to the next, my little kid had decided to add all these other flavors and mix them and started adding more of our own ingredient in it and created all these different variety of iced coffees, which are named after our dogs. They're all rescue dogs, either dogs that we've rescued from, being injured off the street. Now they're, our dogs. We've only started off with like 2 dogs, and unless we as we progress more and more dogs, that's how our menu keeps changing, because as many dogs as we have. We're not just a transaction. We're trying to make it more of a relationship restaurant. It's not, just come and go. We want to make sure we build that relationship. What sets us very, very, very different is our food. Our flavors is something that anything in this restaurant is not commercialized. We buy it from our local stores, And of course, we tweak it a little bit just to add our flavor to it, but nothing is commercialized. You'll never see anything frozen in this facility. Unfortunately, we don't have a big warehouse to be able to store stuff, so every day you will find us at H-E-B, Sam's, picking up what we're making for today. One of our first dogs that we had, she was a fat Cocker Spaniel. The girl could barely breathe. She kind of had that little pig sound to her, so we started off with the pigs because of that. And then, of course, Cheyenne's, there was nothing at the time when we started Cheyenne's, there was nothing healthy on there. We slowly added some healthy options to our facility, but we always think like, oh, why don't we eat like a pig? Our customers, they've added on to our pig theme. They'll bring us little memorabilia stuff or gifts that are half pigs because they know that we love pigs here. Just look us up on our social media and hopefully, y'all come in and give us a try.
If you're headed to Cheyenne's for dinner or for a night of fun, you want to make sure you know what to wear. So here is our fashion forecast.
We may want to grab the light jacket. For early this evening, we should stay in the mid-60s, but we could be cooling down pretty quickly. So that's something to keep in mind. Partly cloudy skies by then. So again, maybe the light jacket. If we're talking Thanksgiving Day forecast, we will be in the low 80s. Now, if you have some really cute sweater that you've been dying to wear, we will drop in temperature into the later part of the afternoon. But if you can wait until Black Friday to pull that sweater out, we will be back into the upper 60s for our high temperature that day. That after a front came through Thanksgiving afternoon. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Coming up, the giveaway to the Vipers games that we mentioned earlier. It's a family pack of tickets up for grabs, and it's coming up after this break.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s y...
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5 and 10.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm. The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen.
Hi folks, Lucas here with Medina Real Estate. We want to take this time to say thank you for all your support and faith in trusting us with your most important real estate investments. We are here for all your needs and advice in property and real estate, in good times and not so good times. If you're facing foreclosure, let us help you sell your property and avoid foreclosure, and we might even be able to put some money in your pocket. Give us a call at Medina Real Estate, and don't forget to tell them that Lucas sent you.
Again, this is a tornado warning.
The First Warn 5 weather team with the most accurate information as it happens.
Please be careful if you have to drive tonight. Please avoid flooded areas. And we can expect...
We were ready on air.
This is going to continue to be a westward track.
And online as soon as the tornado warning was issued.
The Storm Prediction Center suggesting...
Our job to keep you and your family safe.
That swell is still in this area.
The First Warn 5 weather team is the team you can trust. You're watching KRGV Weslaco.
The RGV Vipers season is off to a hot start. The Vipers have won the majority of their last games, and they want you to attend the next ones. Joining us now to talk all about it is David Nunes. David, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
So we have a little surprise for our viewers at the end, so I'm going to save that. First, I want to talk a little bit about the Vipers. starting off very hot this season.
Yes.
And so these next games that are coming up, who are they playing again?
So we have our game November 30th and December 10th, and both December 2nd rather, and both of them are against the OKC Blue.
And of course, I have been lucky enough to attend a Vipers game. Maybe somebody out there watching has not. What can people expect when they attend?
A lot of fun, a lot of excitement, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of elements. You know, we have kids performing from schools all around the RGV.
Wow.
Performers. Of course, we have our hype squad. We have our snake charmers that also perform throughout the game. So we also do games for random people in the audience throughout the games that keep it fun.
Right.
So it's not just the basketball game. I mean, the basketball game is very fun as well to watch.
Absolutely.
But so many things going on at the same time, and it's a great family fun for everyone.
Now, as I said a little earlier, we have a surprise. We're going to be giving some tickets away to some viewers that are watching, but if people call and maybe don't win, that's okay. You can still purchase Vipers tickets. What should people know before they attend a game? Is there any information they need to look up or anything like that for parking?
For parking, I mean, it's pretty much open parking. We do have our VIP parking for our season ticket members, which is not too late. I mean, even though the season, we're 4 games in, we still have 20 to go. So it's not too late to purchase season tickets or group nights. So it's pretty much open parking for any of our fans that come in and watch us at the games.
Perfect. And so they can look up all that information on your website, right?
Yes, they can go to they can look us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and just under Rio Grande Valley Vipers, or they can send an email at info@rgvipers, that's 1V, rgvipers.com.
Perfect, guys. Make sure that you jot that down. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about this giveaway. You've got something in your hand here. Guys, these are 8 tickets. So we're going to give away 4 and 4.
Yes.
Now, one of them is for the Sunday game and Saturday game, and one is for the Monday game.
Yes.
And it's perfect timing because it's the holidays, guys. The kids are at home. You guys need something to do as a family. We've got a fun game for you. So now all people need to do is pick these up, David, and they just go in through the gate there.
They can take these to the box office.
Okay.
And then they will give them the tickets that they can walk through the doors with.
Perfect. Alrighty. Is there anything else that you want to say to the people before we get this contest started about attending a Vipers game?
Yeah, well, we'd appreciate everyone from the RGV because we are the RGV Vipers, so we represent the whole valley. So we just want to encourage you guys to come out and support your team, the RGV Vipers, and just, you know, root your heart out for them and get those wins going.
And have a little fun.
Yes, and have a little fun as well.
Perfect. Okay, so we are going to start that contest, guys. Now, make sure that you call right now. The number that you see on your screen, that's the number you're going to call. The first caller is going to win 4 tickets to Saturday's game. That's on November 30th. And the second caller will win 4 tickets to the December 2nd game. Good luck. And stay with us. We're heading back out to McAllen Memorial to surprise our Teacher of the Week. We'll be right back.
Empowering the RGV is supported by Medina Real Estate.
At the Wellness Family Clinic, we treat patients with type 2 diabetes, and sometimes we can help you to reverse the disease.
Irresistible from every angle. The first ever Buick Envista. Buick, exceptional by design.
Looking back on last season, there's no doubt that the Valley's team is a force to be reckoned with. 4 championships, 7 conference titles, and 12 playoff appearances in 16 seasons. If the last few years have taught you anything, I hope it's to never underestimate a Viper. I don't know about you, but I don't want to miss out on another historic year. Season tickets for the 2024-25 season are on sale now.
We bring you an exciting development from the Children's Museum of Brownsville. They need your help updating their tornado exhibit. The tornado exhibit simulates the awe-inspiring power of tornadoes in a safe and controlled environment. This exhibit aims to foster curiosity and deeper understanding of weather events. Your contributions will allow countless children to learn through the power of play. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit cmbkids.org and make a pledge for a new tornado exhibit.
Well, we heard from some of the administrators from McAllen Memorial. Now it's about that time where we finally meet our special educator. Let's see the surprise happen.
Surprise! Ms. Garcia, you are this week's Teacher Tuesday. Every week we're highlighting a teacher who's made an impact on their community, and you were nominated for this week, so we just wanted to surprise you.
Thank you. I'm shocked.
So we have this gift from our sponsor at Awa Dental. It's this plaque for you and then a beautiful little basket as a way to say thank you for impacting our community. And, you know, I was told that you've been here helping out, you know, children in the hard of hearing and deaf community. You've done so much. You've been teaching here for 3 years, but you've been doing so much work for the past 20 years. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I started off back in, I think, was it 2001. I was working at Brown Middle School. I was a paraprofessional. Then I became a certified interpreter, and now I'm a certified teacher, sorry. I'm a CODA, so my parents are deaf. So firsthand, I've experienced what it's like growing up with individuals that are deaf, and I love my job. I love working with these kids and seeing how much they've grown. I was actually talking about that earlier today, that the juniors have been passing their STAR tests in the English portion, which is a challenge for the deaf because their primary language is ASL, so transitioning from ASL to English is very difficult because they omit in the language when they're signing, like the is, past tense, current tense. But yes, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, for this.
Of course, and you know, throughout the years being a teacher, you know, what does it mean to you to be a teacher and to help out these children?
Seeing them grow and transition and acquire the language and master something that for many, even Spanish speakers, EB students, is a challenge. That gives me pleasure and satisfaction because I know it's not just a job or a duty, but it's something that comes from the heart. And doing that and seeing them succeed gives me my satisfaction.
Absolutely. And, you know, did you always know that you wanted to help out?
At one time I did, and then I transitioned into a different career, but I felt that something was missing, and that's what made me come back, and I'm glad I made that decision.
Well, I'm glad that you made that decision too. And, you know, to any of our viewers out there who want to do what you're doing, you know, what advice would you give to them?
Don't give up. There's going to be challenges, and, you know, it's not going to be a smooth drive. You are going to have bumps and curves, but if you dedicate yourself, you will get to that end, where that direction that you're going.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Garcia. And your McAllen ISD also has a little token of their appreciation for you in the back on their Mustang wall. So we just wanted to say thank you. Could we please have a round of applause for Ms. Garcia?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Garcia. There you guys have it, this week's Teacher Tuesday, someone who's making such a big impact in their community. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
The McAllen Holiday Parade is now only 12 days away. What you need to know ahead of time to make sure that your experience is that much easier.
The Museum of South Texas History presents Fiesta de Nochebuena, a holiday event featuring regional traditions. This event will feature a Posada por Tiempo, Cowboy Santa, and live performances. Bring the whole family to kick off the holiday season at Most History, Sunday, December 8th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Looking back on last season, there's no doubt that the Valley's team is a force to be reckoned with. 4 championships, 7 conference titles, and 12 playoff appearances in 16 seasons. If the last few years have taught you anything, I hope it's to never underestimate a Viper. I don't know about you, but I don't want to miss out on another historic year. Season tickets for the 2024-25 season are on sale now.
An excellent education is the key to unlocking students' unlimited potential. Teach for America recruits and develops talented leaders who are dedicated to ensuring every child receives the education they deserve. Members of our program are driven by the belief that a student's background should not determine their future. As teachers, tutors, and in various leadership roles at every level of the education system, our members work to close the opportunity gap in underserved communities. Every child deserves an education that sets them up for a future filled with choice and economic mobility. Together, we can make this possible for students across the Valley.
This May, you can make a difference in the life of a child admitted to the hospital.
Our goal is to make sure every child that checks in the hospital this year gets a toy.
We are asking for your monetary donation to the KRGV Cares Closet inside the Edinburgh Children's Hospital.
You'll make a difference in their lives that they will never forget.
Your donation will be used to buy toys and other necessities. With your support, we can create a healing environment where children feel safe and hopeful. KRGV Cares Closet is supported by Texas Regional Bank.
When you're expecting, we're expecting you. DHR Health Women's Hospital is designated maternal level 4 by the state as the highest level of care for expecting mothers in the region, providing an exclusive experience in a private suite for you and your baby. We create individualized plans for you, from high-risk pregnancy to newborns needing neonatal intensive care. We are ready to deliver. DHR Health, for you, for life.
5 certified meteorologists with experience, the accuracy to keep you informed about the Valley's weather. The largest team, the most trusted. We are the First Warn 5 Weather Team. You're watching KRGV Weslaco.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're following at this hour. All 4 Valley District Attorneys are teaming up for a Valley-wide no refusal initiative. It kicks off tomorrow. Suspected drunk drivers who refuse a breathalyzer test will have their blood drawn.
We're going to have judges on standby to get a warrant for your blood, and we're going to have medical personnel to get blood from you, and that's going to be working 24/7.
Again, no refusal kicks off tomorrow. It will run through Thursday, January 2nd. L&F Distributors is offering discounted Uber rides this Thanksgiving. You can get $10 off by scanning the QR code on your screen. The code is good now through Thursday in McAllen and surrounding cities within 50 miles.
Weather-wise, it's a cooler evening across the valley, not as hot as it was yesterday. Temperatures falling from the 70s at 5 o'clock into the 60s by 9 o'clock. Not going to drop all that much tonight, though, and tomorrow temperatures are off to the races again. Hot again, but a front on Thursday changes things yet another time. We'll track that front and update your forecast at 5 and 6. Christine?
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news and weather. Take 5 continues right after this.
Tucker was born with an adventurous spirit and on the surface looked like he was living his best life. My son was training for a triathlon, struggling with sleep and anxiety. He purchased one illicit pill on social media, and that pill took his life. Fentanyl is taking a whole generation of brilliant minds. If you don't receive medication from a pharmacy, count that it has fentanyl.
Visit onepillkillstx.com, sponsored by HHSC.
Put it right in.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Coach!
Get Black Friday savings now with the #1 team in Texas at Bird Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm. Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen.
Well, the one and only McAllen Holiday Parade is getting close. It's just around the corner. Here to give us a little bit more information with the City of McAllen is Karina Jimenez. Karina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this is fun. I think this is a Valley staple now. We see it every year. What can people expect this year at the McAllen Holiday Parade?
You're absolutely right about it being a Valley staple, regional staple, nationwide even. We are just in awe as the event producers to think about the fact that this is our 11th year. Wow. And there are kids who used to come when they were 8 who are now 18 coming with their families, or some are even bringing their own children now to celebrate the McAllen Holiday Parade. So it's pretty amazing to think about.
It's a great family experience, and I think what I love the most about this parade is everybody is going to be able to have a different experience. There are different options. There's different ways to view the parade. Let's talk about some of those options.
Sure. So we want to make sure that everyone is able to enjoy the parade at their most comfort, their highest comfort level, right? So we of course have our free seating along the parade route on Bicentennial Boulevard. You know, it's amazing. Some families have their one spot that they've been going to for 10 years now. We do have free bleacher seating along the route as well, but everyone's welcome to bring their lawn chairs or whatever it is that they're most comfortable in those free areas. Then of course we have the different zones brought to us by our sponsors, McAllen International Airport, with the Skybox experience, where you'll see the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders and receive great Dallas Cowboy swag, as well as the South Padre Island Vuelta zone, which is really exciting as well. Super fun crowd chanting that Vuelta for all of those balloons. And the amazing thing is even some of our float riders start spinning on their floats, including you all. And so, you know, and some swag items there as well. All of that route seating starts at only $10, which is, you know, definitely something that we think is comfortable for all families to enjoy and get that experience and have that reserved area that you can go to. And a great thing that we've also been doing for 10 years now is working with local organizations, local nonprofit groups who are trying to raise money for their initiatives, right? And so they have certain sections along the route that are also reserved seating for only $10. And the proceeds from those, they receive some of those proceeds back into their organization. So that's really a great initiative.
That's amazing.
That's all the parade route. And then of course we have the stadium seating that's available as well. So McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium is available for seating with those tickets being sold through Ticketmaster. I know it's a lot to sort through, so all of that is on our website at McAllenHolidayParade.com, and you can kind of pick and choose what works for you and your family to experience the McAllen Holiday Parade.
So lots of options available, and again, this parade is, I think, makes it such an easy experience for everyone. I was just asking a little earlier if you guys are still going to be having your shuttle service, because there's a lot of road closures you need to be aware of beforehand, but that shuttle service makes it so easy for everybody.
Yes, I can't say enough about our transit department, who takes the lead on the Polar Express through a partnership with South Texas College. So super easy, you park at South Texas College, you make your way there, you get on a super comfortable charter bus or local transit bus and make your way very close to the parade route and have that option to then make your way to your seating wherever that may be, right? A beautiful thing about it as well is that not only are they able to get you there, but they're also able to get you back. The shuttle runs on Saturday from noon to midnight.
Okay.
So definitely, you know, you can make your way there early, enjoy Christmas in the park, get some of that amazing carnival food, ride some carnival rides, and make your way back whenever you'd like to your car at STC.
Right, and so as we all know, there's a lot of fun happening at the parade. There's a carnival as well that happens during the day.
Yes.
There's celebrities that you can catch out there at the parade. And of course, as we were talking about a little earlier, it's easy to get to and from the city of McAllen will help you, and there's different options available. So much to get through, and they can find all that information once again where?
At McAllenHolidayParade.com or on our social media pages at McAllen Holiday Parade. Another thing to note, and there's details about that on the shuttle information, is that there is accessible transportation available as well on the buses and to the parade route. So definitely, you know, available for anyone who needs those services.
Perfect. Well, of course, we want to thank Karina so much again for joining us and letting us know all this information. Again, for more information, you guys can visit the city of McAllen at McAllenHolidayParade.com. Well, the holiday season is upon us, and with it comes the holiday movies. We here at Take 5 have got an app for you that can help keep your watch list tidy. What's happening is right after this break.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks in your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your home, fortunately, our hometown team has improved elevations and stabilized thousands of homes from Houston to the Rio Grande Valley. My brothers and I won't let your biggest investment fall through the cracks. Call us today.
Hi guys, Dina Herrera Garza here. Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates, plus live interviews as they're happening, and much more right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Did you hear that? The Valley's News Channel is live online. The team you can trust is bringing you all the latest news, weather, and sports on your favorite device. Stream us live in the morning, at noon, in the evenings, and at night. All you have to do is head over to krgv.com, click on the live stream banner on the homepage, and watch your favorite newscast live. It's easier than ever to catch Channel 5 News, the Valley's News Channel. KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
Tonight, tracking coast-to-coast storms threatening holiday travel for millions, plus the Trump transition team and the next move. With so much at stake, ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is the most-watched newscast in America.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
With the holidays coming up, what better time than to go to the theaters and watch a great film? And if you want to keep track of your watches, well, there's an app for that. Our Idani Gantu is joining us for this week's What's Happening. Idani, what have you got for us?
Hey Millie, so this week's app is for all of our movie lovers. So I know you love this. Maybe you already know what it is.
I do.
And it's a great way to keep track of all of your watches. And it's such a fun way to rate them too. It's called Letterboxd.
I love Letterboxd. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Okay, well, I know, like I said, you're a little bit familiar with the app, but for those who don't really know what Letterboxd is, let me break it down. So first off, Letterboxd is like a digital diary for your movies. You can log in every film you've ever watched and rate them with stars, and you can even write your own reviews. Now, Millie, I am a 5. Every movie for me is a 5 or a 1 star. How do you feel about rating?
I vary. So I love to take out Letterboxd right after I walk out of the movie, and I've given everything from a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Girl, I've got a range.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit more. So let's say you love a movie. You're like, I need this 5 stars. You can write your review and tell the world why. And you walk out of that movie theater and you're like, what did I just watch? You can rate it 1 star and let all of the opinions flow. So it's really for everybody. You can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it's totally free to start. And once you sign up, you can start creating your watch list. So that's where you add all the movies you want to watch. And there's a list of classics that you've been wanting to check out. You can add them there. And then after you watch your movie, you mark it as watched, you give it your rating, and then you share a quick thought or the full review. So also, let's say that you want to share your thoughts with your friends. So let's say we want to be friends on Letterboxd.
Right.
We can follow each other, and I can be like, I saw what Millie saw last week, and she loved it, and I hated it, and it's just a great way to kind of make it a little bit more social.
Definitely.
And here's a fun bonus. You can make lists, whether it's best horror films of all time or movies that made you cry uncontrollably. I love The Notebook, so The Notebook is going to be in that list. You can customize them, and then you can share them.
Honey, I gotta say, I really love this app because it makes everything personal. And like you said, you can follow your friends, you can see what they're watching. I think it just is a great conversation starter as well.
100%. Movies are always coming in and out, especially if there's a movie that everybody's talking about and you've never seen it. You can still go ahead and do that and then share your review. So whether you're into blockbusters or obscure art films, Letterboxd is a super fun way to track your movie journey and connect with fellow watchers. So give it a try and let us know what your favorite film of all time is.
Perfect. Well, of course, we want to thank Idani once again. Remind the folks at home where they can download this app.
They can download this app on the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it is free.
Perfect. Well, guys, make sure you download that app, and we'll see you at the movies. And this is what we have our eye for on 5 tonight. Watch the season finale of Dancing with the Stars as the finalists take on the stage one last time before the winning duo is crowned. You can watch it right here on Channel 5 at 7 p.m. And the Cara Cara Trails has sunset kayaking tonight at 6:30 p.m. at Dean Porter Park Drive in Brownsville. You can register online at caracaratrails.org. But for now, thank you so much for joining us today on Take 5. We're back tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. Don't change that channel. Channel 5 News at 5 right after this break.
Stefano's Brooklyn Pizza in Harlan